Revelations from my man cave. My name's Jeff Banks and I'm from Property Portfolio Solutions, and not only in property, I've been a tax accountant for more than 40 years, and this graph helps me explain to people how the tax system works and why they get a refund or why they have to pay tax. Now, the blue line in this very simplified graph shows how normal people, individuals, pay tax. As their income increases, the rate of tax goes up, so that when they get to $180,000, the income over and above that is taxed at 47%. Yes, almost half of your income over and above $180,000 goes to the tax man, and therefore the government to give you things like roads, hospitals, schools, etc. Let's not go there on why or whether we should be paying it. It's a fact of life. Like Benjamin Franklin said, death and taxes, the two certainties in life. Now, the green lines are other entities within the tax system. Here we have our superannuation fund, which is taxed at 15%. In pension phase, once we get to taking a pension from our fund, super funds actually don't get taxed at all, which is a very interesting thing to do when it comes to structuring how we're going to invest. Here, it's the purview of your financial planner. Most accountants will not play in that area because the law says we're only allowed to deal in facts, we're not allowed to deal in investments particularly. Up here we've got the taxation of trading companies, which is presently 26.5%, and bucket companies, which is presently 30%. Now they're two different types of companies, both of which can be usable within an investment package structure, but each one is different, and where they fit inside a structure is also different within what you want to do getting towards your goal. So here, the whole system is predicated on the blue line. If you have a trading company and you've paid some tax, when you pay a dividend out to individuals, you either pay more tax depending on where you are on the line, or you get a refund of the tax if you're in a position where maybe your income is lower when the dividend is paid. Now you've got to be careful of things like Division 7A, because you can't take money out of companies without paying tax on it or paying penalty interest on the loan, and it has to be paid back within 7 years, all sorts of things. There are also other ways around paying loans back within 7 years, but that has to be within a mortgage framework set up correctly. Now, where else have we got to talk about here? When it comes to getting to where you want to go, a properly structured plan can actually help you reduce, defer, or not pay tax as you're going along. Now, this sort of stuff needs to be done in association with your financial planner and your accountant to make sure that everything fits within what you've got already. I've had more than 40 years experience in this sort of stuff, and I've set these things up all based around this graph. Now, if you were to go to the tax department and said, I set up this thing specifically around this graph, they would say that Part 4A of the Tax Act would apply and they would strike it all down. What we do is we structure things around the protection of risk with a benefit of, we get some tax benefits out of it, and that works really well, and the taxman can't really attack that. Now, if you're looking to that sort of thing, we offer that service. That's one of the things that we can do, but like I said, this needs to be a total approach to what you're trying to do, getting towards your goals. If that's something that you want to talk about, well then you come and talk to us. My name's Jeff Banks from Property Portfolio Solutions, where your legacy is our inspiration.